My name is Elizabeth Murray, and I'm the Academic Coordinator for Student Support Services TRIO. So TRIO is a program that's funded by the Department of Education. It can be found nationwide, and there's actually 8 TRIO programs. But the TRIO program I work for here is Student Support Services. So what we do is we support students in being successful while they're here at Century, and then support them in their journey to transfer to get their bachelor's degree. We serve students who are first-generation college students, students who are eligible for a Pell Grant, and students who have a disability. So as long as you meet one of those qualifications, you can be a part of the program. Students get a great benefit from our program. I would say overall it's the support. Because we know that students in those 3 categories, first generation, eligible for Pell, and who have a disability, they may not have people in their family or in their social circle who have been to college or who can provide them the support and guidance they need to get through college. As you know, there's a lot to be mindful of in higher education. You have your assignments and things going on in class, and you're planning for the next semester, and there's resources on campus to tap into, and then deadlines you have to be mindful of. So there's a lot, and there's a lot of different things to navigate, and if you don't know how to navigate it, and if you don't have support for when things get tough, then you're not as likely to succeed. So the support that we give students through tutoring, through helping them with transfer applications, college visits, and sometimes just encouragement is what helps them succeed and what helps them reach their academic goals. It depends on what college they go to.
Oh, okay.
So some colleges do have TRIO programs like SSS, but some don't. But we actually have a whole list of schools in Minnesota that do have the SSS program. A lot of students tell us that they wouldn't have been able to do it without TRIO. I don't necessarily believe that completely, because a lot of students do succeed without our program, but we know that they get motivation and encouragement. You know, sometimes people have very tough life things that happen as they're going through college, and we're there for them for that. We're there for them to give them guidance when maybe their parents can't give them that guidance. Even though their parents want them to do well, they don't necessarily know how to show them how to do well. But we're there for them, we're their support, we're their cheerleaders, and we also hold them accountable. So I think the students are very, very grateful. So helping students figure out financial aid is one of the big things we also do. I've been working with financial aid stuff a lot even this week. So we do an event called FAFSA Week. The FAFSA opens October 1st. So usually that week or the next week after the FAFSA opens, we say, hey, come on into TRIO, we'll sit down with you and help you do your FAFSA. And we'll go through line by line with students to make sure their application is complete. And then any follow-up questions they have about financial aid, we'll help them with. So if they're trying to figure out how to take out a loan, or where do they find out what their award was, or maybe the financial aid office told them something and they don't understand, we can help them figure it out. So we help them navigate all those things. And then we help students with appeals too, because sometimes things don't go as planned on your academic journey, and you might have to take some time off, or you might even fail a class or two, or more than 1 or 2. But you know, we want our students to really stay in the game and keep going and keep trying. So if they need to do an appeal, we'll sit down with them and help them fill out that paperwork and really advocate for the school to not have them out for a semester or 2 if possible. Sometimes students do have to take time off, we understand that, but if they can stay in the game and they're willing to kind of buckle down and use the resources, then we want to help them.